Alright guys, this is the water control valve on our geothermal heat and cooling system. We have our own water well out here, and when the air conditioner or heater comes on, this valve opens up and allows water to flow through the unit. And what it does, it cools down the high side of the unit, so you don't have an outside. The water acts as the cooling method, and then just the opposite in the wintertime, it's the heating method. So in the wintertime, it takes the heat out of the water and heats it. Heats the coil, which in return is a heat pump. Hang on, guys. We'll trouble getting that wire off. Okay. Hey, Kendall. My granddaughter came to see me. Hey, pretty girl, what you doing?
What are you doing, Papa?
I'm working on the heating and cooling unit, sweetie. You look very pretty today. Yes, indeed. Okay. Papa was trying to get this valve out of here, this water control valve, baby. You know, when you try to hold a phone, film at the same time, it's a little complicated. I didn't bring my stand in here. There's not a lot of room in here, to be honest with you. Let me get this thing off of here. What I did, I put an L clamp here a long time ago, and to hold this pipe in place, hold this. You'll notice this is switch I'm changing out right here. It's the water control valve. So we're just taking it off, and what we'll do, we will grab. So that's it right here. Hey. All right, so I'm gonna run downstairs and I'm gonna take this end off and bring my new valve up here in a little bit. So over and out. All right, so what we got going on here, this is the old valve. We're gonna take this off and put the new valve on. And get it in there, maybe put it on the bottom here. So what I'm doing, I'm actually just taking this fitting here off of this control valve. I don't actually see. So again, just taking this fitting out, that's all we're doing. And if you notice, this particular fitting, it does have the plastic on the inside, so it will not rust on the inside, which is very important when you're dealing with plumbing and units like that. So let's see. So which way is the flow here? Because this one does have a flow. Okay, so the flow's out of way. The flow's out of way. I don't remember. Let's see. Okay. goes in there like this. Goes in there like that. So we put the coupling on this end. Hey Ray. Kitty cat came to see us today. Say Ray Ray. And on this, I use a thread sealant. Rather than using tape, I just use this thread sealant. Pipe thread sealer. I find actually it works really good on plumbing. And this really doesn't. Well, this side does hold pressure. Actually, this side will have pressure on it when it's not in use. So you can't have it leaking. It's got to be right. The other side does not have pressure on it. When you cut the water on, it will have, oh dang it, it'll have somewhat pressure. Just drop it. This has to be good and tight. Well, come on my vice there, guys. I do have to be careful with that brass though, because I sure don't want to mess that brass fitting up. That's pretty good there. I'm not going to get into it right now, but eventually I'm going to see if I can rebuild this, one of these valves. These things, that valve right there, it's a 3/4 inch water control valve. It's a Parker valve, general purpose solenoid valve, GP600 is $307 for that valve. Then you have to buy the electrical component side of it, which those generally don't go out. So I actually haven't purchased one of those in a while, but I imagine they're 70, 80 bucks. So just curiosity, I want to open this thing up, not the new one, the used one, see what it looks like, see if I can't rebuild it myself. I mean, I don't see why not. I may have to get a big pair of something different, get that off of there. That's on there pretty good. There we go. Let's see what's on the inside of this thing here. Good enough. Like I say, I have no clue. I'm assuming it's some sort of spring loaded, and then it has a magnetic. When you turn the power on, I would think the valve opens up magnetically. Okay. Yep, there's a spring. There's the plunger. There's sprung load. Okay, there's the diaphragm. It opens up. That's a big old rubber O-ring right there. Okay, it's a little different than I thought, but I would think, I don't know how it comes out of there. I would think you could buy parts for that. I'm not going to get sidetracked on today because okay, yep, look, the whole thing comes out. Look at that. Okay, that part comes out. Wow. Okay, it's a screen. Well, how did it shut off? Okay. Oh, I see. That part. Okay, I see. That goes down and seats against that. That right there, this rubber flat goes down and seats against this that fits down in here. I got it. This thing's got a screw. Oh wow, it's got some trash in it, y'all. Look at this. Wow. I don't know where all that trash came from, but look. That valve's got all kind of trash down in there. It may have had some effect on it opening and shutting. I don't know. Wait, cat, don't go nowhere. That is odd. Okay. So I get it how it works. So that just goes in there. So that is a okay, so that's, see it opening and shutting. When this shuts, this rubber seal shuts down on this ring here, which in return stops the water. You cut the electrical off, that opens up. So it's open, shut. It's really pretty simple. And all I really need is probably that one component right there. That's the guts of it, because it's just a big O-ring. I need to figure that out for $307 plus shipping. I definitely need to figure this one out, guys. That's a lot of money. And what this is, just a spring down in there that it's pretty, you don't have much pressure on it. So that spring right there and that little, so when you cut the power on, it sucks that up, therefore releasing the valve. Okay, I got it. Not too bad. Good gracious, look at the screen. I have a feeling our problem was not the valve, our problem was the screen was stopped up, guys. Look at that. I think the valve was okay, but the screen was completely stopped up. That's why she wasn't getting water flow. That's weird. I don't know what the heck that's coming from. I have no clue what that would have come out of my water well from, what that is, but gosh, that's a lot of, well, we're going to hit that in another day. We have got it, the fitting put on there. I always put my tools back in place where I get them from, because if you don't, you'll never know where they are when you go to get them. So the tools are in place. Now I'm going to save this box. This box has the information, and what I always do, anytime I change a part like that on my air conditioning unit, because we change this part about every 2 years, maybe 3 years. It just wears out, but this time it really wasn't wore out, it just stopped up. So I'll save that one, clean it up, and have it there, you know, for an emergency basis for next time. But I will go ahead and order a new one of these and a new electrical component. And we've got this one ready to go. We've got the fitting put in it, as you'll see. Just a 3/4 inch general purpose solenoid valve that controls the water. Okay guys, we'll set up to the house, go back in the attic and get this back together. Well guys, we had a little problem. I set up my stand, put my phone on, hit record, and to my surprise, when I got through installing the valve, it did not record. But anyway, we got it done, it works great. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like, please subscribe, please share, let others know about our channel. Hey, and comment, let us know what you like, let us know what you don't like. will not offend us, I promise you. We want to do this for your enjoyment, and also we just enjoy sharing what we do down here at Deep South Life 101 in southern Mississippi. Again, thank you. Until next time, over and out.